vulnerability, transparency, and honesty. I feel like in order for me to properly connect with others, I have to open myself up completely. And today's chapter is actually something completely from my heart, something deeper than anything else I've ever written. Today I'm talking about embracing the full spectrum of holiday emotions, a journey of love, loss, and enlightenment. The holiday season, a mosaic of emotions and memories, unfolds directly in the hearts of each individual. For many, it's a time of warmth, a celebration of love and togetherness. For others, it stands as a poignant reminder of what's missing. A love lost, or perhaps a love that never was. It's a period that can simultaneously cradle us in joy and confront us with the depths of our own vulnerabilities. Reflecting on this duality, I'm reminded of a profound truth from the Tao of Fully Feeling. The only pain that can be avoided is the pain that comes from trying to avoid unavoidable pain. Time does not heal wounds without acknowledgement of what has happened. In these words lies the essence of life's most challenging lessons. To live is to experience, to feel both the highs and the lows. Today for me is one of those days marked by a sense of loss, a reminder of the transient nature of all things. Life in its purest form is akin to a cinematic masterpiece, filled with scenes that make our hearts soar and others that shatter them into a million pieces. Today I embrace my losses, not with attachment, but with the deep involvement that life demands. Enlightenment doesn't immunize us against pain. Before my journey towards enlightenment, I experienced depression. Now, as an enlightened soul, the shadow of depression still lurks, but herein lies a profound realization. The beliefs and experiences that bring us joy also have the power to introduce us to its antithesis, the pain of loss, the sting of hurt. Yet I do not suffer. I am bathed in gratitude for the myriad of opportunities that have graced my life over the past 31 years. I don't languish in despair over moments taken for granted. Instead, I see them as valuable lessons. The memories of those no longer with us and the times no longer with us are cherished, a testament to being fully present in the time we had together. My own experiences have forged a path of deeper understanding and empathy for others in their moments of pain and suffering. To them, I offer the wise words of A.W. Tozer. It is doubtful whether God can bless a man greatly until he has hurt him deeply. To feel the depth of your current emotions is to acknowledge that you've loved deeply and completely. What greater experience is there in life than to have loved with all your heart? In the spirit of healing and forgiveness, I reflect upon another passage from the Tao of Fully Feeling. I pray that I may be graced with the cleansing waters of forgiveness. Let me learn to forgive others by becoming more forgiving of myself. Forgiveness, a journey of the soul, begins within and radiates outward. It's a path that teaches us to differentiate between those we need to forgive and stay close to, those we need to forgive and keep a distance from, and those whom forgiveness isn't necessary at all. Tonight, I choose to immerse myself fully in the spectrum of emotions that life offers. I embrace the life I have been blessed with, filled with gratitude for the time shared and the love given and received. Until the end of my days, I will continue to love unconditionally. I am thankful for the fragments of my soul that I've discovered and pieced together through these experiences. As the holiday season unfolds, let us remember that it's not just a time for celebration, but also a period for reflection, healing, and growth. It's an opportunity to delve deep into our hearts, to confront our emotions, and to emerge stronger and more connected to ourselves and others. Let's cherish each moment, whether it fills us with joy or brings us to tears. For each experience is a step on the path to wisdom and enlightenment. In closing, remember that life, in all its complexity, is a beautiful journey. The holidays are but a microcosm of the journey, encapsulating love, loss, joy, and pain. Embrace it all, for in doing so, you embrace the fullness of being. I want you guys to understand that there is no such thing as a wrong emotion. Everything that has happened has already happened. Time is just the way that we actually go through this world. If it was supposed to be another way, it would have been. I don't think that it's wrong to feel what you feel. And sometimes we fight ourselves as if it's a bad thing that we feel the way we do. We work so hard to not feel that way again. We try to do personal development in a way that removes certain emotions from us and removes the pain and the struggle. But at the end of the day, the level of pain that we feel in each moment is indicative to our amount of resistance to what is happening. But at the same time, I recognize that having to let things go is a process of having what is embraced in your soul wash away. And there is some pain to that. But it's not necessarily pain as much as, for me, sadness. Feeling like, there's a part of me that knows that maybe this will never be the same again. But I'm also grateful for what I had and the fact that I can feel this much in this moment. It doesn't hurt per se. It's almost like just a grateful state. Sadness, almost like gratefulness through sadness. We all have a choice of how we respond. I'm always doing my best to be aware of the responses that I have in light of the emotions that I feel. But I want you to know that I love you unconditionally. And that as you go through the holidays, especially if it's tough for you, as it maybe has been for me, that you understand that I'm here with you. I'm riding with you, and I understand how difficult it can be. But just like any roller coaster, the downs can be followed by the ups. And that's a beautiful thing. That's what makes life special. So until next time, I just hope you know I love you deeply. I care about you very much. And I hope that my transparency, my honesty, and my change can be a space for you to feel the same. I'm rambling at this point. I love you guys. Peace.